Hello, Bula Nwaya, and welcome. This is Maple coming to you live from the comfort of my home. I'm back again. I hope you've had a great day. It is Saturday here in Fairbanks, Alaska, and for whatever time zone you're watching me from, um, let me know where you are watching from. Um, I'd love to know how global this live is, and thank you for being here. Um, if you happen to watch the replay, do say hi so I can get back to you um, and connect with you. But thank you for for finding time to just hear me out. It is this is so if you're watching me for the first time, I'm a registered nurse, still working full time, and this Go Live is part of my digital business. I like to show up here and share with you how it has worked, even for someone that is busy, even for someone that, and for nurses, especially sometimes we don't have much time. We spend so much at work. And yes, the pay is good, but we have to also we have to know that there are options to help us, say, um, to have to be able to have more time with family and build something that you can slowly um, say no to, maybe over time, and spend more time with family. So this is something, and that is why I will be talking on this. So that is why I want to share this, because if you've been watching me, if you've been silently, um, silently just following me, or someone else who is in the business, um, maybe maybe you're looking for a way to earn with flexibly, and also to work from the comfort of your home, looking for to reduce hours, whatever it is. um, I welcome you here. So that is what I will be talking about, the real reason I said yes to earning online. Not only that, owning my business, being the boss of my business, and along with so many of us here in this digital business, together, it is. I like to say that it is a people business, and there's so much gratitude. There's so much support. There is right now. There is like a retreat in. I believe it's in. Oh man, I can't recall that, but there's a retreat, and um, some of our business owners have gone there to just meet in person, because this business is online, and share their growth and learn from the best, learn from the leaders, from those who are, who have started way beyond us and have done so well. Anyway, you you're probably wondering, yes, I still work full time, and how do I find the time to do this? But the real reason behind it, I can share that, yes, I started an online business, but the business itself is not what matters most to me. What matters is what this business protects, right? And it supports and makes possible my life. And even at this stage in my life, um, I can say that you are never too old to start something like this, even while you work full time. So for me, it was never about chasing money. Yes, there is extra income here, and it is doing so well. Like, I'm going on to my 2 years, and I just see how much this is working. Um, it is definitely a high ticket business, and the great thing is there's no selling involved. I just share a business model that can work for you wherever you go. It is meant to be portable and flexible and on your own terms. So it was about protecting what I truly value. And so, if you're joining live or on replay, I welcome you here. Stay with me till the end. I can say that, um, tell me where you're watching from. I love to hear how far our community reaches or how far this go live reaches. And if this message resonates, feel free to share it with someone you might need and who might need encouragement today. So my why, what I truly value. Um, I want to share the real reason behind my journey, and I value time with my family. I value I truly value my being present for milestones. Although when I was raising my children, I used to work so much, so many, hours, lots of overtime. We were so short, um, and it was hard. But I'm glad that we made it, and so that is why even at this stage, I value my faith and the freedom to serve. I also value my health, peace of mind, and not living in constant exhaustion. Those are the things that, I value relationships and community. And I also value building a legacy for my children and grandchildren. And these things, they are truly priceless. Um, but many of us are forced to trade them for survival. And I think that is something that is not just in one community, it's everywhere. It's global because in this business community, it's a global one. And we hear stories from people in different parts of the world. They go through the same struggles. They're looking for that time freedom. And here we are connecting and sharing our stories that, yes, this is a business model that is working for those who are looking for that. And so the reality, here is that as hardworking professionals, nurses, parents, even immigrants, I'm an immigrant myself, caregivers, we often live in a cycle. Yes. Work, recover, work, repeat. And that is the same cycle that I saw um, my dad, who was the only breadwinner in the family. That was, it was just, that was all he did was work, provide, and the cycle just repeats itself. And that is the kind of cycle that I want to break. um, that you don't have to work till you can't anymore. There must be options. There must be something better than that. And of course, we were taught to go to school and get good grades and find a job that'll take care of you. And I'm so grateful that I still work as a nurse. I love what I do. I still am passionate about it. But here is an option that I'm building on the side. And so we tell ourselves we'll enjoy life later. We enjoy our work, but it will not be able to. It will not take care of us. Come if you are able to reach retirement, good, or you work beyond retirement age because that is the only income coming, and of course bills are piling, and um, this so life happens. So that is why I found this, and I am just grateful that it is working so well. I'm building it, and while I work my full-time job. And I realized I didn't want to wait until retirement or exhaustion to start living. We have to um, to enjoy life, have more time with family, do the things that we love, and also the things that we value. And why I said yes to a business. So, Yes, I started a business not to replace my career. This is not to replace my career. I still love what I do, not to become someone else, because sometimes people get to um, change how they live just because, here, it is the online space. No, not to become someone else, not to choose luxury. I started it to support the life I value. And this business allows me to, create options for my future, strengthen our retirement, be more present for family, and also to serve without financial fear, to be able to give generously and help, where family and the things that we value, to support it and help others create that stability too. Because that is the thing about this journey. It's not just for myself. There's so many people out there, or if you're watching me, who are looking for this opportunity. And we also help you. As a mentor, I also help those who are interested in studying and guide you throughout your business journey, just as I have been guided through um, my mentor. And so, it becomes a ripple effect, and it just helps. The a rewarding thing is knowing that someone else is helped to live their best life. And so building something that does not depend only on my physical presence. My job pays the bill, of course, but this business builds freedom. Yes. And so the business, as you know, it is definitely a tool. I look at it this way: it is definitely a tool. It's not a goal, it's not the goal. The business itself is just a vehicle. I like to put that illustration because, the real destination is peace of mind, knowing that my children, my great grandchildren will not have uh, to struggle, and to know that there is an option to work smarter and not harder. So these are the things: peace, time, freedom, security, and a legacy, and also to impact, to share, stories, and so that others, can be helped as well, so that you may know that yes, there are options. Money is simply the tool that supports those things, the things that you value. As for me, those are the things that I've shared here. And so um, last night, in our Go Live with other business partners, we talked a little bit about skepticism, and I want to, reiterate that I know some people here in the online business, and when some people hear about the online business, immediately feel, they feel skeptical. I understand that because I was skeptical too. But for me, it wasn't about hype or quick success. It was about learning a skill, learning something different from what I already know, the skills that I already know, my nursing skills. It was totally different. And that was the great thing about having to learn something new, building something slowly and creating another pillar of stability. And so, if you are quietly struggling, and you love your career but feel stretched thin, you support family here, and you support, if you're an immigrant like myself, you support family here and back home, and you worry about your retirement. I used to, um, and you miss out the important moments in your children's lives, or even the family as well, and you feel stuck between responsibility and your dreams. Please know that you are not alone. There's so many of us that were in that situation, and to know that you are not alone. And so, at the end of the day, my greatest goal isn't just the business growth, but it's life alignment. Just being aligned, and a life where my values, my daily reality matches. Yes. And because success without peace is not success at all. Income without time is not freedom. Sometimes we may have all the money in the world, but if there's no peace and there's no freedom, then it does not make sense at all. It does not, yeah, it doesn't make sense having to be more focused on earning, and getting so much money and not knowing what to do with it. And so, if you're curious about what I'm building or how this works, I'm always happy to share. This, sometimes one conversation can open a door you didn't know existed. That was me. Starting this business it started with a conversation. I asked questions, I researched, I learned, and I built, and it's going on 2 years now. So that is why I started this business. If this message spoke to you, you can comment info, message me privately, or simply say hi. And if you're not interested in this business at all, I hope this protects, I hope this encouraged you to protect what matters most in your life. So your values, this is an encouragement for you. Your values should shape your life and not just your schedule. So thank you again for joining this Go Live. I will end here, and if you have questions, reach out. I am willing to share with you this journey, or share it with someone you know who needs to be inspired, who is looking for these options and an opportunity in the online space. Thank you again, Vinaka, Poyexia, and God bless.